Today, boxing gloves are used to create a layer of padding between fighters. However, in their original Greek origins, they were actually designed for the opposite purpose. Crafted from leather and sometimes metal studs, boxing gloves were designed to create more blood and pain between fighters for better entertainment value. In modern day, boxing gloves are designed with one thing in mind: force of impact. Upon receiving a punch, bigger and heavier gloves will absorb more force during the deceleration of the glove as it compresses into your face. As gloves decrease in size and weight, typically quantified in ounces, less force is absorbed by the glove and more force is absorbed by the target. So what was the big deal about changing from a 10-ounce glove to an 8-ounce glove in the McGregor-Mayweather fight? Mayweather and McGregor have an average punch power of around 830 pounds of force, equivalent to basically hitting something with a 10-pound sledgehammer at 20 miles an hour. Now, 2 ounces doesn't seem like that much, but it creates a 20% increase in absorbed force. And depending how you measure it, can result in an extra 100+ pounds of force hitting their skulls. At the more extreme end, McGregor is used to fighting with 4-ounce gloves in his home turf at the UFC. Significantly more force is taken by each fighter in these matches, which is why they tend to be shorter, bloodier, and have fewer hit counts. MMA gloves are often referred to as fingerless, and this allows opponents to fully engage in mixed martial arts that require unbound fingers for different holds and moves. In boxing, competition gloves are generally 8 ounces for under 147 pounds and 10 ounces for over. In the case of the McGregor-Mayweather fight, they received approval to use 8-ounce gloves while weighing in at 154 pounds. Training gloves are always bigger, with bag gloves around 12 ounces and sparring gloves around 16 ounces. However, in both training cases, the received target has some form of padding as well, whether it's a padded headgear or the bag, which will double the padding and prolong the deceleration, resulting in less absorbed force. This protects both fighters and allows them to focus on improving their skill sets instead of preventing lost brain cells and broken hands. Another important factor in glove design is the material. Horsehair gloves will provide protection but much less than the common latex foam gloves. This is why most horsehair gloves are marketed as puncher's gloves, highlighting the fact that the fighters will get much more force out of each hit. Another factor is cheating. One incident left a fighter with permanent eye damage after his opponent's trainer pulled the horsehair out of the gloves using a tweezer. Highly unlikely in a fight of this magnitude, but a testament to how important identical gloves are to a fair match. Modern manufacturing can produce consistency in foam much more precisely than weighing horsehair. Lastly is the shape. In old times, some fighters would sacrifice their thumbs by sticking them out and hooking opponents' eyes. Now, thumbs are formed inwards on a recessed plane from the main face. So do we think the gloves had an impact on Saturday's fight? Well, they definitely played a role, and even though Mayweather won, McGregor held his own. We think that the change to the 8-ounce gloves probably benefited both fighters. What do you think?